In the last video, some of you may have noticed that I made a little bit of a mistake with this command in the I enumerator weapon weight. Attack should be set back to true. Okay, so the reason why, obviously, this needs to be true in order for this to take effect again. Okay, so there's going to be an assignment in this video. I'm going to give you that soon. First of all, we need to figure out a way in which to get this not to be hard-coded. We don't want to put in a hard-coded value for wait for seconds. That was your task in the last video, and hopefully it was quite easy and you figured out how to do it. Okay, so where shall I put it? I'll put it up here. It's going to be a serialized field. Okay, it's of a type. This one's actually going to be a float as opposed to an integer this time. And I will call it, I think I will call it wait time. I might even give it like a default value of 1.0f, okay, as in a float. So now what we can do under the wait for seconds, we can simply refer to wait time. Alright, which means that we can now change that on the fly. So, for example, current weapon 0 we don't have to worry about. Current weapon 1, we can say wait time equals 1.0f. Okay, now let's say that for okay, this one's the baseball bat, isn't it? So current weapon 2, we could say wait time equals, and let's make it a little bit longer. Let's say maybe this one waits 1.5 seconds or something like that. For this one, for the axe, you might experiment with a different time. For current weapon 4, for the gun, this one might be really, really quick. So this one could be like wait time equals, I don't know, 0.2f. or something like that. No, I'll just fill this one in just for the sake of getting everything completed on here. So wait time equals, I don't know, I might put like 1.6 or something like that. Oh yeah, just remember to put in the F so that it knows that it's a float. And this will obviously change this, and now it's become dynamic. It will change depending on which weapon we have selected, and you will have to actually play through this to see what happens, because the different animations are different lengths. You don't want it to start replaying the second loop of the animation and then suddenly do nothing. So refine that by playing through it. Okay, so at the moment under the key code.mouse 0, if attack equals true, we've got one weapon set up. But we need 4 different weapons, or at least 3 different weapons in this section and 1 weapon in that section. So to determine if this is weapon 1 or weapon 2, etc., we can say if current weapon is equal to the value of 1, then do all of this. And then obviously you can just copy that, paste it underneath. If current weapon is equal to true, weapon strike value equals to true. And this is your assignment. Okay, so what I'd like to do in this assignment is back in the animator. We currently have knife strike 1. We now need axe strike, baseball strike, and gunfire. Okay. Axe strike and baseball strike will be connected to weapon ready. Gunfire will be connected to gun ready. Okay, now if you notice that each of these has a condition, weapon strike equals 1, you'll have to figure out which one is equals 2, equals 3. Gunfire is going to be equals 4. And then I want you to do that in the script. And remember that the gun version of this one, key code mouse 0, should go in this section down here. Let's see how you get on with that in the next by the next video. It's a little bit more complicated, but by now you should have really picked up the scripting and be quite familiar with it, quite confident. And if you can achieve this one, then you're making really, really good progress.